Skipping. Urgent message.
Rising Stein, Porcupine. I guess you're not up and at 'em yet. This is me. And they call me with the message. Alright? Thanks. Bye.
Skipping. Urgent message.
Trying to get a line to call you. It's been, so problematic for some reason tonight. I can't get a dial tone to call you. So this is my fourth location, and the phone went through. I couldn't talk earlier because it was right there, so if you haven't gone to sleep, call me back. Thanks, bye. Just wanted to say goodnight anyway. Alright,
Urgent message.
Hi. I hate that your phone keeps rejecting me. You must have a really bad connection. Anyway, I don't know. It's 11:42. It's not even late. So if you're not asleep, call me back. Right, bye.
Letting me have a couple of days to actually think about what freaking happened the other night. Anyway, it was so funny how I had my whole mind made up on, when you leave your ass alone, I just felt like you was trouble. And it's so interesting how vibe is because I was right, I ain't gonna lie, I do have questions. I'm like, how do you do that? Who taught you that? Are you a goddamn professional? So on a real note, that was amazing. It was totally, perfect. If I were to vision what I want my man to be sexually, you would be that person, hands down. Am I mad at you? Hell yeah, because you know that you got those skills. So for you to do that to me, that was not nice at all. Because I was getting to know you in a whole different way, and it was cool too. That other way was also nice, So yeah, I don't know. It makes me more curious about who you are and what you're really about. I won't lie, But again, I keep feeling that vibe of how you gonna do me like that? That is not nice. So you definitely, at some point, will have to give me that explanation because I'm just real curious. But that's it. I'm not, in any way mean anything else. I think I'm okay. I'm staying away from you. I'm still gonna stick to that one. But I definitely want to know. I'm like, dude, are you on TV?
When I started listening to your show, I realized I don't need to be part of no gang to get females. All I need to do is know what it is to be a man and
Hey man, I just want you to know that your show done changed my life, man. Man, I am serious. I was that nice guy, but then I went out on the block, man, and I was I just upped my game and was being more alpha and being more of a stand-up guy and just taking care of myself.
Yeah, now,
man.
I would listen to your show and I was like, what does it mean, Mm-hmm. Until I bought your products, understand, listen to all the diss you gave me, and yeah, that's what it is. Some people talk about it's they're 60 on the list.
Man, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I just when you called me, I was listening to it now, and you get this natural high from it. He kind of sparks you up. It kind of gets you going, and it gets you to feel good about yourself. It's about to be 160.
You take your characteristics that you know about yourself, and you work on those, and you improve those, and you develop a belief system in yourself that nobody can tear down, and that's basically you can. I can apply it to every aspect of my life, not just with women. You can do it with your employment. You can do it with sports. Basically anything you want to. And it gives you a strong belief in yourself.
Dean, if I had your information a few years back, man, I would not have gotten a divorce. I promise you that. And I even say this much. With what I know now, with the mind state I got now, man, I've got texts from my ex talking about, this is strange, and I didn't put these words in her mouth. She said, Ken, I really respect you. That's what she texted me.
This is Robert Frank, and you're listening to the ManMindset.com Dating Help for Men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams.
I'm Tyrone, and you're listening to the ManMindset.com Dating Help for Men with your host, Steve Dean Williams. So get on board, long dick style.
This is Debo. Steve the Dean Williams, give me your chain, punk. Yeah, sleep with your lights on. I still got the bicycle. Much love, Steve. Do what you do. God bless.
Yo, cupcakes. This is C.T. Fletcher, and you're listening to the Man Mindset Dating Show for Men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams.
The following program is rated MAN. It contains real game, learning your value as a man, original ways to have her face in the pillow and her ass up in the air. I'm talking her knees pushed so far back, it's touching her shoulders. Touching her without touching her. Having a woman respecting your every move. Buying you gifts. Cooking and cleaning with a smile. And knowing her place at the table. So, for all you human males, cupcakes, surface dwellers, and grass-eating lions, your discretion is advised. Meaning, if you don't like the truth, then go find a show that helps you cuddle, complain, and cry about women. Just get the fuck out of here. It is game time!
You've been stressing and second guessing when it come to dating. Ain't no need to worry, this advice we're giving is amazing. Leveling up and the plan is progress. Time to get connected with the man mindset. Helping all my fellas till you got it together. Step it up for the better, that's what I'm trying to tell you. There ain't no limit to what you can be or who you can get. Start pulling high value women because they know you legit. This is the man mindset. Hey, wanna welcome you to the man mindset. Yeah, won't find any other advice like this. On point, never miss. It's the man mindset. Yeah, let's go.
What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? It's your boy, the Dean Class Instruction, man. Want to welcome you all to the Man Mindset. Let's get it. Gentlemen, I am your host, the Dean. How y'all guys doing, man? We got a good show for you. Let me see if I can back that camera up just a little bit. So I don't always out so y'all can see my fucking cranium and shit. But, gentlemen, we have a good show for y'all guys today. I told you I was going to try to do something between, we gotta have a dinner, and then we're gonna meet some of the guys at the bar. So when I'm at the bar, I'm gonna record a little bit of the dinner so y'all can meet the guys, and I will also record me smoking that fucking cigar at the cigar bar. So we'll record that here live in Vegas. So I want to give everybody a shout out and hope y'all guys are doing good. Give you all a shout out how you guys doing. Let me check and see if there's any questions or anything like that. Guys, the lines are open if you want to call in. We can definitely chop it up. All right. So I just appreciate all you guys. Guys, please appreciate yourselves. And we'll get it. Yeah, y'all. We did a show with Fifth this morning for breakfast and everything. We went to breakfast. Then I'm taking all the fellas out. A few of them out tomorrow night. Late tonight, tomorrow night, get a good steak, and then we'll go to a show, one of these cool ass shows. So it's gonna be interesting. And then Sunday is the actual show itself. So I just wanted to talk to you guys, man, real quick, because the game does not sleep, and I do want to say I appreciate each and every one of you guys out there. So if you guys have a question, just put a Q in there, and we will answer any questions that y'all have. Maybe I should have backed the camera up. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna back the camera. I feel like I'm all in y'all fucking face and shit. You know what I mean? I don't want to be all in your face. Let me back this camera up. Hey, I'm gonna have Dougie Fresh help me out. Dougie, talk to him real quick. I'm gonna have Dougie Fresh talk to you real quick. And I'm gonna fix the camera. The camera's too damn close. I'm sorry, guys. Camera's too damn close. So let me fix the camera real quick. I will be right back. Here we go. I'll be right back. I'm gonna fix the camera.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is Doug E. Fresh. And I want you to know, without a shadow of a doubt, this is what it's all about. You're listening to the manmindset.com. Dating help for men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams, as we go a little something like this. Hit it. The man mindset. You won't regret that you have met the man Steve the Dean Williams, putting it down for real every single time. Love, Dougie Fresh.
All right, that should be better now. That's better now. Now I'm not like all in your face and all of this stuff. So, guys, if you have a question, go ahead and put a Q in there. Answer all your questions that you have. We're gonna be talking about today's show is to become the CEO of Me Incorporated. But let me get this question right here from the podcast. It says, "When are you gonna Mac on the screen so we can see how it's done?" Well, I'm not going to do that. I've already, if you actually boxing, if you're there, please give this guy the Sneeko clip so you can see. I've already done it, so I don't need to do it again. So if you want to see it, boxing, if you're there, put in the Sneeko clip so you can see me pull a woman live on air right off the bat easily. So you're asking me a question that you're acting like it's something really hard to do. So just watch the Sneeko video and you will have your demonstration. So yes, I don't know if Box is in here or SSJ. If one of you guys can just give the link for the Sneeko video, y'all can go ahead and send it to this gentleman right here, and you can watch it live, and that should be enough for you. If that's not enough, I don't know what more to tell you. So, but let me continue. Yeah, so, gentlemen, if y'all want to call in, y'all have the thing. But yeah, so if someone could pull up the Sneeko, if y'all could pull up the Sneeko video, any of y'all from the testimonials, any of y'all guys, put the link, and I will be surely to send that link to him, and he can watch that and see how it's done. Okay, all right. So let me get to this question right here. So, is it true that one learns game by evolving? Well, no, you don't. Well, okay. I like the question that you're asking, and I'm going to answer the question. And thank you, SSJ. Give me 1 second. So whoever your name is, here's the link right here. So just click on that link. Who is that? Global, whatever the fuck your name is. Global Product Game Review. There it is. So if you want to see what I can do live on the air, there's the link right there. Please click on that, and you will see me spit motherfucking game live on the air. Easily. So thank you, Hagen, and all that other stuff. So let me get to this right here. I appreciate the question. Let me see here. So let me get to this question right here before we answer the next one. So to understand that, and I guess I kind of knocked two birds out with one stone because two gentlemen asked a question. So most of you guys out here are thinking the wrong thing when it comes to game and everything. See, you're looking at game and evolving, but you're not a student of game. So you're kind of putting the cart before the horse by what you're saying. But I'll answer that question and this question right here. Well, wait a second. It's not a how, it's why don't you have enough light or fire under your ass to really want to be a student of it? It's not how, because a lot of guys out here don't understand the how to do that. So thank you, Hagen. So I want to say this. He's asking, can you elaborate on the importance of not copying another man with game? Well, this is a great question, and I can roll this. Okay, I love this question. So my mentor, what my mentor did is I never copied him. What he did and what I do for my students is that I show you for yourself to build and create what is called a blacksmith. Okay, a blacksmith. So what is the role of the blacksmith? The blacksmith is the one that actually creates you based off of you. Now, the reason why you should never follow someone step by step is because if people are showing you that, they're kind of teaching you the game wrong. The beautiful thing about the game is that I'm showing you, because I can only speak for myself. So what I have been doing for over 40 years is I'm showing you that through, let me pull it up so y'all can see it, because I'm the only one that shows you, because I love these, I'm the only one on YouTube. So the process that I always show you guys to understand game. And first, I do want to say thank you for those who have liked, subscribed, got the notification. I do want to say thank you for all you guys out there. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. So what I do is I say to you guys out there that there is something, not this one, I'm sorry, there is something about you, okay? And what it is about you that separates you from everybody else is the fact that your fingerprint makes you the only you in the world. And what I am doing, and I can only speak for myself, is teaching you how to create and structure a communication to yourself that goes beyond any other body else that they're teaching. I'm teaching you how to actually what we call being one thought, one mind, one way by the beginning process of, I always start with going and getting your puzzle pieces. So you can't copy a mindset when you have your own. So you should never like kind of follow someone and do those things. But through the blacksmith, I show you ways to actually position yourself to show the woman why you're that guy, okay? And not to be like somebody else or not to think like somebody else or anything like that. One thing that's really important is even in the game and all this other stuff, I realized that when I was young, I needed my mentor. Everybody thinks they don't need a mentor, but everybody needs a mentor. And I realized for myself that, you know, I could talk to women. I had personality. That was not it, but it is nothing like the understanding that you give yourself when you finally meet. Okay, remember I told you, just like with a woman, like I don't want to get to know her. I want to know the her that she doesn't share with other people, so that the her that I'm talking about in the analogy is the same thing. You don't know your actual you. You are based upon an interpretation of the world or your reality. And what I'm all about is to understand what success is to me. Success to me is not a woman. A woman will never define my success. A woman is a perk towards my goal to going to be successful, but a woman has nothing to do with what I am. Now, don't get me wrong, gentlemen. I love women. I love women. So it's not that women are bad, because I don't want to make it seem like women are bad. Women are sexy as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And I always say, no, Taekwondo is his own man. You know, Ty is his own man. But what I'm saying to all you guys listening is that there is an importance that I had that I'm trying to share with you guys, and most people are not sharing with you guys. And wait a second, got a question here. Is there a difference between general interest and infatuation? They're both, well, okay. So when I meet a woman that's interesting or has my curiosity, I have an interest towards her. Okay, Carl? But my infatuation that I have is for me. Because I told you I'm an alcoholic, a crackhead, and a gambling addiction. So I'm infatuated with me because I'm creating a mindset that only is for me and me alone to give women access to. And that's what I'm saying. Access as far as I want to show the woman that if she just lets go and allows me to lead her properly, that I can change her world. So there is an infatuation. I want you guys to be infatuated with yourself. Most of you guys are not. Most of you guys are infatuated with the woman, but you're not infatuated with yourself. Good question, Carl. But no, I don't want you to think as in your interest. I love that you are interested in women. That doesn't make you a bad person if you're not interested in a woman. But what makes you a bad person is that you don't understand what success is. See, based upon your reality and how you see the world, you unfortunately will define your success through a woman. And there lies the problem. My success is defined by doing what the fuck I say I'm going to do. You see what I'm saying? I know, because I didn't know game. Okay. So I didn't, and every man will see it differently as they become more men, but I understood the definition of it. I understood what it looked like. I understood what it was known for. I understood how to manage myself and all this other stuff. I made sure that my life, and this is the hardest thing that most guys can't comprehend, is that my life was only mine to control. I would never give my life away to a woman that way. Okay, so this is where the compass comes in at. Okay, because we gotta talk about the compass as well as I'm answering your questions. We're probably gonna be 2.5 hours, and I gotta run to the dinner. We'll probably try to go live there a little bit, and then later on, I will smoke that fucking cigar. So let me make sure I have all the questions. More questions. Let me see here. Let's see here. When I scribe a thought and rehearse it, you don't have, okay. That's what I'm saying. You can't talk about things you don't have understanding of. See, I'm not trying to use words to be magical, mythical, or different. But you guys have to be careful about how you use game, core, bid, because those are not your words. Those are things that we teach. Nobody else talks like that. We are the ones that talk that way. So no, you're not your core, because you're not a student actually of the game. So when I'm looking at the world and the game and women and things like that, I look at how the world actually works, and how it's very important for a lot of you men out here that I am all about me. Women will tell you, if any woman if you ever meet a woman that has dealt with me, they will tell you that I'm a very, very hard person to please. I'm very pleasing, but I'm a very hard person to please. I have an expectation that's really high, but because my standard is so high that most women cannot compete or stay or hang with me as far as that. Okay. When should a woman be all right, I'm gonna ask you a question because I think you're getting it all wrong. What are you seducing a woman for? What is the reason why you are seducing that woman? Ask yourself that question. But let me continue talking to you guys out here. If you can answer the question, I got you. But so for me, gentlemen, I have for me and for women and things like that, I always hold dear to my black ass heart that I hold dear a certain expectation of myself. And I create a world, a sexual world, going into sexual confidence. We're going to start that pretty soon. But my sexual confidence is the wind that actually influences me, that allows me to communicate with a woman, to not open up her legs, gentlemen, but to draw her. I'm talking about draw her out. I'm talking about draw her out in interaction. Okay, guys, all right, if y'all saw how I was interacting with that older woman, right? Do y'all notice the draw? Did you notice? Could you feel the laughing, the giggling, the relaxing conversation? For those that watch me live, did y'all recognize that? Did y'all recognize how and I wasn't trying to make a connection, but a woman would say that's flirting, and I wasn't flirting. What y'all saw live on the air, a woman would say, "Why are you flirting with that woman? Why are you flirting with that woman?" Because I got asked that question again today. Accused of flirting with a woman, and all I was doing was getting tickets. So so I can't talk on that, but I was accused of flirting with that woman because the person saw me from a distance and saw the woman laughing and giggling, and she thought that I was trying to pick her up or something like that. So you will get accused of flirting and things like that. You know what I mean? So that happens from time to time. Let me see this question right here. Can I call to get it? Well, yeah, the line. Well, yeah, you can call and talk to me. But yeah, you can book a coaching session. Absolutely. You call. The lines are open now if you want to call in. So an acquaintance saw me. That's why I say when sometimes you get around women and an acquaintance will see you and they were like, "Oh my God, are you fucking flirting with that woman?" You're like, "No, I'm not flirting with anybody. Listen. When I'm around acquaintances. When I'm around acquaintances, I try my best not to talk to women, because when you talk to women, you know what happens. It's like they say to themselves that they're like, "Oh my God, I can't believe that you would talk to that woman that way." And it's not that way, but I just wanted to see something. I had to look at something in my glasses. So, what are the few self-reflecting questions asked to give a deep dive? Well, it's not necessarily a self-reflecting question. It's more or less saying to yourself this. It's saying, okay. It's you don't reflect on yourself. It's reflecting on what you see. Okay, so what I'm saying is, what is my expectation outside of sex? I'm telling you, it's such a weight off your, well, not off my shoulders. I'm very competitive, but it's a weight off my students' shoulders when they divert themselves from just the fucking and direct all their attention on their expectations of actually who they are. When they focus on their expectations, because see, here is the thing that I keep trying to tell you about women that most guys won't even discuss with you when it comes to women. Okay, the thing is, gentlemen, is that her emotions, write this down. Write this down, gentlemen. Her emotions are going to influence her expectations. It's very important. Please write that down. I'm getting some of these questions here, but please write that down. Her emotions are going to influence her expectations, and I'll tell you why, and we'll speak on this. Just want to make sure I'm getting well, the stream we just did the one with 1950 live. When I had breakfast this morning with 1950. Okay. What exactly does game doesn't sleep mean? Well, it means that when you become a student of the game, right now your mind, think of your mind like a faucet. And right now your faucet has no water dripping from it. Now, when I became a student of the game at 9, my faucet was doing this. It was like a slow drip, right? A slow drip. But the more I became one of one, that slow drip became a little drizzle. And then that drizzle became water pouring down. And then it became a dam that rush, meaning that when you actually connect to yourself and see the world, there's something that happens in your mind. It's a trigger, a break in reality, an algorithm break, a bend of reality, however you want to look at it. You no longer look at women. You don't look at women like women anymore. You look at ways to make their pussy wet. Damn. You look at ways to make their pussy wet. You look at ways to turn them on. You think of ways to make it, gentlemen, think of okay, the best way to describe it is when you were like 3 or 4 years old or 5 or something like that. You remember when your teacher or your mom or your dad gave you a piece of paper, a marker, a crayon, a paintbrush, and your mind just went everywhere. I mean, you can go to the farthest reaches of space and time. You can, in your world, you can fly dragons and monsters and everything. Your mind kept producing information that kept pushing your creativity and your sense of adventure further out there. So once this unlocks, it's so hard to close off. It's kind of like Hagen with the poetry. Hagen, I had to stop myself. Hagen early today gave me a poem that he wrote, and I just started going, okay, guys, I'm going to give you an example. Wait, is Hagen in here? Hagen, are you here, Hagen? Where's my dog, Hagen? Hagen, are you in the room? Hagen, if you're in the room, let me know. Let me read some of these questions. Hagen, let me know if you're in the room, Hagen. If you're in the room. Okay, if you let me know if you're in the moon. I mean, in the room, let me know, Hagen, if you're in the room. Making her day without trying to make her day. Well, I love listening to women. I love to study the body. I love to study the motions, the moans, the breathing, the noises, and all those things that actually give me an opportunity to utilize those things. But I'll take the first one. And then being serious, if anybody that is working on their poetry, and you're seriously working on it, just give me one line. I don't know if Hagen's here. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna do the same thing I did with Hagen, just to show you how the mind works. So if anybody can, please just give me a line of poetry that you're working on. Maybe you're stuck on it or stumbling, and just a line of it, and be serious. If you're serious, I'll answer it. I'm being dead ass because I know it's an important question, and I want to talk about the floodgates. But what I'm asking you guys to do, if can anybody just give me one line of poetry, just give me one line, and I'm going to show you how the floodgates will attack the word and expand the word and push the words, the phrase, and everything. So if anybody who's writing poetry, just give me one line, and I'll show you how it doesn't cut off, because it's always moving, it's always churning. Because just like I was telling y'all, when you're kissing a woman and the music comes on, you've got to shift. Okay, here we go. All right, I'm gonna use both of these. Good, y'all. I'm gonna use both of these. So the stars align when I look at you. And goddamn, okay, stop. Wait. The stars align when I look at you. We undressed our minds being naked and vulnerable. Okay. Let's see what I'm gonna start with. What I love the most about you is not the way that you undress yourself. What I love the most about you is when I take a step back in the darkness and see a nice silhouette of your body. Every move and every curve draws in my curiosity to want to know more about who you actually are. And by actually moving towards you, okay, moving myself towards you. Give me a second. Hold on, let me just grab some of your things you're saying. Moving towards you, undressing you in your mind. It's not the fact that I don't want you to feel vulnerable around me. I just want you to trust me sexually, to realize that I'm going to take my time and break you down. Defining pure bliss. Taking my time and guiding you with my hand, looking at you, whispering things in this moment and in this time that you and I can only share with each other. Oh, excuse me. It's my brother.
But I'm afraid that someone is endeavoring to contact you.
Oh, sorry. Okay, anyway. Okay. Here you go. Grab this one. I don't want to just put my body on you. I want to douse you like water. I want my lips, my hands, and my tongue to touch you from head to toe. Now, how can I use that when I'm talking to the woman? So I always tell you, like, she's taking a shower or she's about to take a shower and I want to go live with her on air. It's one thing I love. It's such a sexual connection when you're letting her know, let me watch you watch it. Let me watch you take a shower. What do you mean watch me take a shower? Well, I find it really sexy, but I have a confession to make that not only do I find it sexy on one hand, but the other hand, I'm very jealous. I'm jealous of the water right now because the water gets to do the one thing that I can't do right now, and that is hit your body. And the beautiful thing about every drop of water, it has its own mind on how it hits your body, and it goes and just goes all the way through your body until it hits the ground, right? So what I'm saying is I want to watch you in your element. I want to see you wash yourself in this moment while the water is hitting you. See, like water. You see what I'm saying? How I can take that. But wait, let me get 661. 661. What's your name? Where you calling from, sir? What's up?
My name is Sean. I'm from California.
Sean, okay. How can I help you, Sean? What's your question, brother?
My question is, you got any tips on starting the poetry?
The poetry's got to start with a thought. So, okay, here's the question. What is the thought and where do you want, okay, what is the thought? We've got to start with a thought. What is the foundation of what you want to write about? What's the subject? Give me the subject.
Going out to a park.
Now, okay.
Taking a female to a park.
All right. So, is it okay? Here's the question: is it at night? Is it in the day?
Yeah.
Okay, it's at night.
Night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So there you go. You just got now you branch off from that. So if I'm taking you to the park, okay, and one thing I love to do is I love to be one-on-one with you at the park because that gives me opportunity to push you on the swing sexually. You know what I mean? Where I could push you on the swing, and as you're swinging and I'm watching you smiling and nobody else is around, I can step right in front of you and put you right between my legs, have me in between your legs on the swing. You can discuss where you want to take her. So once you talk about the park, but here's the thing, here's the big thing. It's not just writing the poetry, young man. It's saying that when the opportunity comes to take her to the park, how can you paint the park with the poetry to entice her and intrigue her to want to go to that park? So you're saying go to the park. So why do you want to go to the park? Where do you want to go to the park? What thing do you want to do at the park?
Why I want to go to the park is just I don't know. It's just something.
No. We don't know. No. There's no I don't knows. We have to know. Why do I want to take you to the park? Sometimes the reason why I want to take you to the park because, you know, it gives me an opportunity just to walk with you, talk to you, and under the stars, look at how the stars reflect your body, the shadows that you make as we're walking around. Gives us opportunity to watch the moon strike off the lake. You know what I mean?
Okay, so I could use it just being just like love to be in nature as
well, okay, so if you're going towards nature, then if I were to bring her in, because remember you're saying it, but you got to think, this is how do I bring her into this? So what you would tell her, you know, let's meet at the park. And the reason why I want to meet you at the park is because I love to be in the element of nature. And it's not the animals and all these other things. It's just you and I one-on-one, getting to know each other outside in a nice quiet area where we can just go places. You see what I'm saying? Just moving it that way. Does that make
you just branching off of
right? Exactly. I'm just right. So the poetry is the sharpening of the sword. The sword of the attack is explaining, why do I want to take you to the park? Do I want to hold your hand in the park? Do I want to take a moment and stop by the sycamore tree, whatever the fuck the tree is? You know, I have it in my head. Like let's say I have a park, right? Like Lake Spread Your Ass Cheeks. So if Lake Spread Your Ass Cheeks had a tree and had a lake, okay, a dock. I'm just giving you an example: a tree and a dock. Well, let's say the dock, then the tree. So if I am rehearsing that, if we're walking the lake, we'll go to the dock, and when we get to the dock, it gives me an opportunity to get behind you and start talking to you. And then at this point, I'm going to build up the sexual tension by getting behind you. And as you're looking out the dock, just get enough behind you and let you know that, you know what, these is nights like these that I enjoy the most. Because, you know, and explain how sexy she looks and how nice she smells, how good she looks. I have a lot of things to do at the dock, right? But then when we get by the tree, I know once we get by the tree, that's when I'm going to stop. I'm going to grab your hand. I'm going to turn you towards me, and I'm going to bring you in for a kiss. So between the dock and the tree, I'm going to build something up to get to that point. You see what I'm saying? So even though you're writing the poetry, because that's sharpening your sword, you're still going to utilize the poetry in the moment with the woman. So that's why you have to sound check everything. That the dock can be the place where, you know, this is a place I love because it allows me to think about things. It's quiet, it's peaceful, and it's very relaxing. You see what I'm saying? Because what you're doing is you're not asking questions. You're kind of telling her about me. You know, you're like talking about yourself. This is what I like to do to relax. Right, which is going to make her say, well, wow, you know, and then she's going to start talking about things that make her relax. And then,
so it's kind of just,
go ahead.
Oh, my bad.
No, go ahead, young man, go ahead.
So when you're talking about like when you pick a ice cream place?
Yes.
Tell her why the ice cream place?
Yeah, well, watch the ice cream place. Yeah, the ice cream place is this. The reason I love this place is because it's a nice, intimate thing. I'm all about intimacy. And what I love about this place is the service, because the service, number one. But it also, you'll like the ice cream better because mom and pop shops put more fat content or more cream into the ice cream. The ice cream might be a little more expensive, but it has a better taste to it. But also, if I find out that she loves vanilla beans or something, or a certain kind of a chocolate, just like with cocoa, this is why I like this place, because if you like chocolate ice cream, they get the cocoa from this place here, and this is da-da-da. So I can explain all that stuff to her. But see, you notice I'm never asking a question. But watch this. But what am I thinking with the ice cream? So I'm saying that when I get that ice cream, I'm going to let them know that when I go get that spoon to get a sample, that's when I'm going for the kiss. That's when I'm going to say, can I get a taste of that chocolate ice cream with the sample and taste it? And then say, well, that tastes good, but how does that ice cream taste off of your lips? And give her a kiss. But the poetry could be, as you and I are sitting and looking at each other, wondering when the next person is going to make the first sexual move, is at that moment where I'm going to look towards the ice cream to use that as a point to go ahead and get a taste of what you like so much. But it's not what you like so much. I want to know what you like so much, what it tastes like to be on your lips, what it tastes like to be on your tongue. So I can get an idea of what the taste could be like later on down the line when I'm taking that same ice cream and I'm layering it on your neck, down your motherfucking chest, towards your pussy, and taking my time and eat. You see what I'm saying? You see how I just turned that into a poem, but I also switched it to a reality. So that's why the poetry is so important, because the poetry is sharpening the sword. The action or the interaction is the attack. And I don't mean attack as a bad thing. It's just an attack of being able to be more expressive, to just, instead of asking questions, make statements. Watching her eat the poetry, she might see me smile a little bit. She's like, what are you smiling at? Well, what I'm smiling at is just something that is really sexy about you, just how you're talking. And in these moments, it's a moment like this that I feel like I hit, because when I first saw you, I always had in my mind that I look forward, because you do have some sexy lips, and I look forward to watching you eat your favorite ice cream with your sexy lips. And not only eating your favorite ice cream with your sexy lips, to wonder what would the ice cream taste like off of your lips. You see how I did that?
Yeah, you're just flipping it.
Yeah, I'm just flipping. Wait. But I never asked a question. I never asked what you do for a living. I never asked what you're looking for.
So I have one more question.
Yes.
So when you're telling her about the ice cream place and describing it,
yes,
are you telling her that you want to take?
Well, no, this is why I love the place. I love the place. I'm a big kid, even though I'm lactose intolerant. I do like to enjoy ice cream, but it's not just the ice cream, it's the atmosphere. And it allows you and I to be in a nice, intimate area away from everybody, where I can actually talk to you and learn more things about you. I mean, even knowing what kind of ice cream you like is something that is going to help me down the line. Can't kiss and tell, right? Watch this. So what do you mean down the line? Well, I can't kiss and tell. I can't discuss that right now. But if things work out between us, believe me, you'll know. So what do you think is going to happen? Watch this, caller. Watch this, caller. Are you watching me on the computer?
No.
Okay, so watch this. I'm just going to tell you. Let me show how cold it is. So if I know she loves chocolate ice cream, right? And I have her at my place. Now, again, I could do the funnel cake, but let me show you this. So if I have her at my place, what do you think I'm going to do with the dessert? So the dessert. So what I would do with the dessert is I will take out the cookies and what you see right here. I'm sorry. I would take out the cookies and cream in the bowl, and I will replace that with a chocolate. But then instead of a caramel sea salt drizzle that goes with the cookie dough, I will lace it with a chocolate drizzle or a white chocolate drizzle.
Like.
I'm sorry?
Okay. If that's what she likes.
Right, because it's I'm paying attention to see, I'm thinking down the line. But what else am I thinking? Not only am I thinking about the ice cream and the dessert that she's gonna have down the line, I'm also, let me find it. I'm also thinking about this. Let me pull it up. So I'm also thinking about the chocolate ice cream when I take nice soft slices of pound cake, put it on her nipples, put it on her stomach. But then what I'm going to do with the chocolate, and I used to do this as a kid, so don't think I'm weird, guys. But what I used to do as a kid, what I used to do when I used to get ice cream, I used to stir it up until it got, I used to whip it, basically.
Oh yeah, I did that.
So right. So I could take your favorite ice cream, and as I layer the pound cake, the fruit, the whipped cream, I can whip your favorite ice cream and start from your neck and drizzle it to make points. I can start from here, go down to your nipple, swing from your nipple to get to your thigh, come back up to your other nipple, come back down, right? And what I was talking about before was maybe I can even, if you whip it good enough, you can actually take it and spell her name, because if it melts right, you can drip and let the drops drop on her stomach, and you can literally spell her name with the drops. You see what I'm saying? But see, that's the depth of, because she's gonna ask, well, what are you saying about the chocolate? But I don't want to talk about, like, I don't push sex. I'm just talking about how I would utilize the chocolate to make whatever it is you and I have a greater experience. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, that makes 100% sense.
So yeah, so that's just like me being a badass. But see, that's how my mind works. So I would definitely want her to know. But even when we're eating the ice cream, you know, I mean, from the moment we sit down or the moment we get to the cash register, I'm telling that motherfucker over on the other side, this is how I met her. I mean, I'm letting you know, this is why we're here. I'm here minding my own fucking business, and I ran into this. And I'm gonna ask you a question. When I watch this, I call this two birds with one stone. This is two birds with one stone. So if I go there, and let's say there's a woman on the other side that could be an acquaintance, right? Okay. All right.
She's gonna notice the truth.
Right. Watch this. So if I walk up to the woman and her name is Julie. Julie, how you doing? I'm Steve. This is da-da-da. Now, Julie, let me tell you, I met this woman here in minding my own business. I ran into her and I had to put my bid in. You know, I spit all that flavor. So you know what? We're going to have a great time, and I'll be back to get that spoon, da-da-da-da-da. I'm not going to have the woman at the cash register smiling. I'm going to have the chick I'm with smiling. But if I ever want to go back, I can always go back. And if I run into Julie, what do you think she's going to say? Oh, how you doing? How did the date go? How you doing? How did things? So she's going to strike up a conversation with me. But guess what I'm going to do? Well, I'm not here for the date. I am here for ice cream. But since you caught my attention, I'm also here to go and give you my number. See that?
Okay.
But that's how the mind works. I'm always moving to benefit me. Always. But she'll know. But you know what she'll notice about me, Steve. Why are you flirting with that woman? She'll say, why are you flirting with that woman? What are you talking about? I noticed that you make that, because a woman is going to notice when you make other women laugh. Women notice when you make other women blush. Women notice when a woman notices that you are that motherfucker. They notice that. So that gives me a tactical advantage right there, because She knows that we're going to have a totally different conversation. Totally different.
Okay. One more question.
Sure.
So the way you're able to just flow off the top of your head.
Yes.
Like that. Does poetry help with that?
That's all. Yes. Okay. I keep telling everybody, this is how I figured it out. When I was in my class, my mentor showed me the power of the tongue. The tongue has more power than the dick, basically. I was going to teach y'all guys this in sexual thing, but I'm going to say it again. The tongue holds more weight than the dick because the tongue can access something in her that makes her want the dick that much more. So when my mentor had me, I put me in the closet and had to put a piece of glass underneath. So if y'all watch my phone, so I had something, I slid it under the thing. So I was watching, there was a reflection. So he was just talking shit in her ear. And as he was talking shit in her ear, I didn't know. And then he was like, you got to learn poetry. So I was like, roses are red, violets are blue. You know what my mentor told me? Bitch. And he grabbed that shit, balled it up, and said, motherfucker, write some fucking poetry, motherfucker. That's how he would talk to me. So and then, woe is me shit. Threw that shit away. No, motherfucker. Don't write from your heart. Write from your mind to hit her heart. I'm like, oh, okay. So everything that you're going to say in your thing is going to be the sharpening of the knife or the sword. But then you can utilize those things to go ahead and tap with. Like, let's see here. What is one? One I did a long time ago. I'm standing right next to you. Time, it doesn't mean anything when I'm wrapped up in your arms. Within the dark candlelight setting, all I can see is the outline of your body as you stand over by the window. And even though I look at the clock one more time, I know there's never enough time to do all the things I want to do to you. Nothing matters. It's just you and me, two perfect bodies, one thought, one mind. In the nighttime, it's the right time because turning your body on. It's a way. So what is it? I think I kiss you and I want a sip of you, and it just I've got the point, but that poem spawned the rehearsal of her coming through the door. So I remember the poem, because the poem is so far away. I rehearsed utilizing that poem for the moment I see her. See, people don't understand, young man, that when you meet a woman, it is that moment that you're going to make a shift in what you two are going to do. Why? Because remember, the emotions influence the expectation. The best thing about game is she expects me, ready, watch this, caller. She expects me to have a fear and anxiety, worrying, and all these other things, right? So she's already prepared by being at the small side, the kiddie pool. But what I'm going to draw out in her are sexual thoughts, not having sex. I didn't say having sex, but a sexual thought of who the fuck is this guy? Why? What? I mean, from the moment I've met him to the moment we are together, the way he looks at me, how he talks to me, pauses and looks at me. And before I can ask him what he's looking at, he's already in my ear telling me. And watch this move. So, and I just I'm showing you a move on top of a move. So here's my thought. Remember, it never stops. So if I'm, so I can tell her what's on my mind, right? Mm-hmm. Or as I'm telling her what's on my mind, I can take my hand, I was showing live, and slide it on the back of her hand and kind of grab her hand this way while I am telling her what's on my mind. So now I'm pushing the pendulum a little bit, not trying to push sex, But what I'm saying is that I'm doing what is called a backwards holding hand. See, if we're at the pier or the dock or something like that, and she's looking outwards into the lake, right? If I'm behind her, then while I'm talking to her, instead of trying to twist her arm and breaking it, I can slide down from elbow all the way down. So we got 1 elbow to wrist 2, wrist to finger 3, okay? So I can start from elbow, but if we look into the elbow, I'm sorry, my mind goes to mind, so just follow me for a second. So here's the question. If I go from elbow to wrist, remember, there are 4 sides. You got the top, the back, you got the 2 sides. So I can go 1 to 3 to 4 to 2, slide all the way down to hit the wrist. When I get to the wrist, I can do what I call a twist. I can take my hand as I'm sliding down. I know I'm guys, just mind me, my mind's all over the place. But as I'm sliding down, if I'm sliding my hand down and I get to the wrist, as I'm coming down, I can then take this part right here. You know, the L for the loser, right? You see the L for the loser? I can take that L and then I can twist from the outside and then watch. Okay, watch this. Underneath, it's an underneath twist, but then slide. Now, guys, I want y'all to feel that in between the fingers. Put your fingers in between your fingers, slide in and grab. So it's going to be a twist. And as I'm twisting, I'm going towards. So watch this, guys. Coming down, and as I'm my hands are outwards, but as I'm coming around, my fingers, you see that? I'm coming in. Then I want to start rubbing. Remember, caller, it's places that she's not used to having touched. So what I want to do is the inside of the pinky and the inside of the ring, inside of ring to middle, inside of middle to index, or index to thumb. I want to work those parts, and that's just one little part while I'm saying something in her ear. But as I showed you yesterday, I can move her hair to the side or anything like that. So you see what I'm saying, caller? And I can make a poem of that as well. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I'm doing all those things, she's like, I'm fucking her head up. She's like, who is this guy? Who is he?
Yeah. Why does he know this?
Well, yeah, because I'm actually taking my time. But see, I'm not making it about sex. You know, I'm not trying to push the pendulum of sex. I'm just being sexy.
Okay.
Where she's gonna shy off, look away, and I can move that way.
Okay. Yeah, I appreciate it.
Okay. All right. Well, young man, great call, man. We'll throw you back in, man. You got another question? Let me know, okay, buddy.
All right. Over.
Great call, young man. Thank you, sir. Great call. We'll let you go. So, gentlemen, that's what I'm saying to you guys out here. So remember, gentlemen, please get your crayons. Get your crayons. Get your crayons. This is very important to know in the game. Your emotions are going to set expectations in that woman. Okay, so let's talk about how emotions create bad expectations for you guys. Remember, a man that is emotional doesn't have sexual experience. A man that is emotional doesn't have sexual experience. So that means, gentlemen, that the expectation is us just hanging the fuck out. That's it. And this is why it's important, gentlemen, to make sure that just soak in what I'm saying. And let's see here. Yeah, just soak it up. Soak up what I'm saying. And we are going to continue. All right, cool. Bet. All right, so let's continue, gentlemen. So getting back to what I was saying. See, listen, okay. The only influence I want to have with a woman is enough influence for her to influence herself to move past the point in which she has never stepped toward. So listen to what I'm saying. See, I don't want to push the woman to sex, but it's going to move to sex because the imagination that I have, it's going to be an easy draw because she is going to look at the experience. She's going to look at all these things. See, what helps all of us, gentlemen, from the surface dwellers, one thing that's going to help us is that women are always dealing with guys whose uncertainties create reality. And I don't want to, okay, remember her reality. I remember the her that I want to touch is a different reality than who she is based upon the average guy, okay? So I know my expectations, watch this, guys, not of the woman, not of sex, no ass, no titties. Those are not my expectations. And this is why I get ass and titties and sex fast. Because my expectations are for me to supersede who I was yesterday, to create a brand new reality, to at 11:59 to destroy the reality that I'm in that I love so much, to create a brand new reality, to do what? To always influence myself. Okay? Think about what I'm saying. I want to influence myself based upon the expectations I have of myself. I didn't say anything about the woman. She can be a part of this, but she is not. What's up, girl? Hey, what's up, Catherine? My girl, Cat. What's up, baby? How you doing, Catherine? You a little late, girl. You're a little late, baby. You're a little late, Catherine. What's up, Z? How you doing, Z? I saw you in there. What's up, Z? How you doing, Catherine? What's going on? So, how to sound check a new spot and okay, it all depends. Is it ice cream, coffee, tea? Is it cocoa, or is it wine? So, or is it a Lake Spread Your Ass Cheeks? Because every spot has a different sound check. So you just got to figure out which spot you want to sound check and why you want to sound check it. Because every spot should be a different experience for the woman. It's no different than if you look like your bed to your couch to your shower should all be different experiences. So coffee has to be a mom and pop store where you go in. It's kind of like those food shows where they go in and you might get a pastry that goes well with the coffee. But at that point, I want to know where the coffee comes from. Where in South America, wherever the fuck the coffee beans come from, why those coffee beans? And again, I am not a coffee drinker, but I don't mind her drinking coffee and not drinking tea. But I just want to take her into an environment that, number one, where she feels safe around other people. I don't want to put her one-on-one. I want to make her feel safe in a nice, safe environment where I can show myself to be the great lover and a great suitor to her. So, but I continue, guys. I got questions. Go ahead and ask. The lines are open. Yeah, so we got about probably do an hour and a half. Yeah, because I got to make sure that, so I got to leave about an hour and an hour 15. So, but I just want to continue this with you guys out here. So the expectation that I have for you guys out here, okay? So most of you guys out here beat yourself up, but more importantly, you create false expectations. Sometimes because of your reality, gentlemen, your expectation is based off of pussy. You expect her to give you pussy if you buy her something. You expect her to give you pussy if you take her somewhere. And that's a failed expectation. because a failed expectation is something that you want, and when it doesn't go right, you get mad. Because in your mind, it's something that you believe that you should achieve, meaning that, well, if I take her out to dinner, shit, she should want to fuck. You know, if I take her out to dinner, she should want to do something else. And the game doesn't work that way. It will never move or work that way, gentlemen. It never moves and works that way. And I think a lot of people, when they have fake false, listen, I don't. And I don't want to tell you this shit to make y'all use it as a tactic, because it's not really a tactic. I sincerely am not trying to fuck, because I'm already fucking. So it draws her closer to me when she can literally let her hair down and not be so defensive, to feel like there is an agenda in which I'm trying to push. But if she asks me, is there an agenda? You got damn right there's an agenda. And what do I tell you? My agenda is not to get to know you. I don't want to get to know you. What do you mean I don't want to get to know you? I don't care about what you do for a living. And I don't care about what your aspirations are. And listen, and I'm not saying this to be mean or rude, because those are the things that are not important to me, because that's on the surface. She may ask me why. Because those are things you do. That's not who you are. You are not your religion. You are not your job. You are not your college. See that shit? Y'all breaking that shit down. You're not those things. You do those things. But I don't want to know about those things you do. I want to know about the things you don't talk about that you do. That's the you I want to know. For each spot, I should have the knowledge of the spot. Yes, exactly. But also, Jay, is not just knowing the spot. You gotta find your waiters, your staff, and all those people. Because if you go to the same spot, which you should get acquainted with a waiter that gives you good service. That when the woman is coming with you, you call that motherfucker up. You working? All right, I'm coming in. I want you to wait. I want you to wait on me. How can I learn everything I have in my life and apply a game to it? Well, unlearn. Well, Well, to unlearn. Welcome. I know you knew. So to unlearn everything is to honestly have a conversation with yourself to realize that what you have learned has been all bullshit. It's not real. You have been poking holes in your boat, self-sabotaging you. That's the first step, but it's going to take coaching and things like that. But it's a process, because the problem is everything you have learned at its core has been about women. So if everything you've learned at its core is about women, you can never be a student of the game, because you have a worship of women that's higher than yourself. Okay? Because everything you're doing is making it over a piece of pussy or the woman. Versus a student of the game that doesn't make it about the pussy but gets a lot of pussy. We get pussy because we don't make it about the pussy, because it's just, the pussy is not the pussy will never be the problem. The problem is getting rid of women. It's not the pussy, it's getting rid of them. Because when you're different, when you stand out, and when you're that motherfucker, they're gonna want to get to know you better. No, okay. Jay, think, Jay, think. Her expectations are based upon average motherfuckers. Remember, her reality is reinforced by average guys that force her to look and want a good guy, a sweet guy, a kind, loving guy. Because I'm sure, I'm gonna use Catherine. Catherine, I'm gonna use you, baby girl. Catherine, she was on a date, and she will tell the guy the spew, I'm looking for a sweet guy, a nice guy that is kind, loving, caring, understanding, that doesn't rush. Catherine, I'm playing the violin while you're talking to that guy you're not going to fuck. But she's allowed to make that fairy tale up while I'm playing the fucking violin. But she doesn't have to tell me what she wants if she's with me, because I am the thing she's going to want. So why do I need to ask her what she wants when I know if I got one-on-one with Catherine, I don't need to ask her about what she wants. I will become that want, because I'm going to go against, remember, I'm going against everything. Catherine, okay, well, Catherine knows I'm a ladies' man, right? Catherine knows I'm a ladies' man. You think Catherine's going to ask me, how many women do I have, right? She might ask me, what do I want from her? Are you looking for a relationship, Steve? And why aren't you looking for a relationship? What is that you want? I don't know. Do I want a girlfriend? Well, Catherine, I want a girlfriend. I'm trying to see if you're girlfriend worthy. I don't know what I want from you, but I can't tell you what I want until that. So, but I know through the interactions that we have, I'm not saying I'm going to kiss her, Catherine, but it's going to get to a point where we can kiss, or she's going to want to take this. Now watch it, guys. I'm not even talking about like fucking, but I will make Catherine feel so fucking comfortable that we can take this back to the place, but not to have sex, guys, because I'm not trying to push that agenda. But when Catherine starts to moan and all this other stuff, and I start to turn her on, she gonna know I'm that motherfucker. Yeah, right. I would know, Catherine. Even though I know you want me to kiss you, I'm not doing it on your time. I'm doing this shit on my time, which means I'm going to take my time. I want the kiss to start. See, gentlemen, I don't want the kiss to start from the conscious level of I want to kiss him. I wanted to go a little bit deeper where she's saying, look at his lips. Look how he smiles. Damn. Let me just keep looking at him and wait for him to do that. You see what I'm saying? So there's a way to do that. But how do I want to kiss her, guys? I'm just not gonna lean in and kiss her. Why would it be like you? I can start with her hand right here. Now, remember I told you guys, I'm going to give you an out and over move. Start now. Remember now. Look, now this is going to be with the tips of your finger. Tips. Well, what you guys to do right now is place the tips of your finger on the top of your hand. Just the tips. Take the tip and just touch your top of your hand. And what I want you to do is I want you to shift over to and watch. Okay, I'm showing y'all shit that nobody teaches y'all. So watch this. The tips of your fingers, okay? Not your thumb, the tips, the four right here. Okay? What I want you to do, I want you to take the tips. I just want you to put them right below the knuckle. I want you to slide down a little bit. And then I want you to like get in between the finger with the tips. So I want you to slide down. Matter of fact, if you guys can't really do it, just use these three right here. What I want to do is I probably would start here at the wrist, because I'm going to build up the kiss. Not just kissing her. I want to build it up. How am I going to build it up? Soft touches. So the tips, I can start from the wrist and I can come down. Now I'm going to do a slide down, curve around with the thumb. So what I'm saying is you slide down and come around with your thumb and come across. So I can slide all the way down to the feet. Okay, I can come all the way. Watch, you guys. I can come all the way down. Slide. Oh, you guys see it? I can slide all the way down, right? And as I slide down, come across with that. Okay, so it could be a slide, get to the knuckle. When I get to the knuckles, I can then shift their fingers over, swing the knuckles, and then I can grab the hand from the side right there. So that's the first part. So I can do that. But then I'm going to look at her. But I'm not going to look at her. I'm going to listen to her. I'm going to notice the smile, the blush, or how her body's reacting to that move to tell me that this is cool, and back off a little bit and move forward. You see what I'm saying? But as I'm using you, Catherine, as I'm touching her wrist and coming down and coming across right this way and grabbing her hand and everything, it's at this point I just choose to say, well, you know what, Catherine? You know, I just got to really say, I really think I made a great decision going and talking to you, because, you know, I'm really enjoying the time we're having, because I really enjoy not just the time that we're having. I just enjoy the company. It's really a relaxed conversation that we're having, and I'm actually enjoying you for the first time. She's gonna be like, what do you mean for the first time? You never met me before. Exactly. Nor has anybody else. Because I'm not meeting you, Catherine. I am meeting the Catherine that no one else knows. And that's what I'm gonna tell you. Listen, I'm not into asking you a million questions. And if I ever asked you a million questions, it would probably be more like, where do you want my lips and my tongue at? I mean, I would say that, but I'm not gonna try to push you sexual, but I would let her know through the conversation. But watch this. So if I'm down here and doesn't do that swipe, then I can come back all the way up with the tips and go past the wrist, and then from elbow to wrist, I can come up from a 1, 2, because remember it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can do a 1, 4, 2, 3. Watch it. So that is 1, 4, come around 2, go underneath 3, come underneath to this part right here. See this part right here from this? I hope y'all can see this shit. This part right here. That's no one's hitting that part. No one's touching that part. But remember, watch. It's a 1, 4, 2, 3 move and come up. So I come up, I hit 4, come over to 2, go under the 3 and slide up and hit that move right there. While I'm getting closer to her. Now, as I'm getting closer, I'm still not kissing her. Now I'm going to build up more sexual tension, because the closer I get to her, the closer I'm gonna get in her ear and start whispering things to her where she's gonna start to laugh, she's gonna giggle, she's gonna blush. But I don't need to kiss her until I choose to then. So the angle in which I'm going to talk to her, I'm not going to rub cheek to cheek. That will come later. But eventually I will get close enough to go ahead and while I'm in her ear, going backwards, I'm going to come backwards, rub her cheek. And then from the cheek rub, I'll give her a kiss. You see what I'm saying? Now, here's the question. Do I want to toy with my food, rub her cheek and kiss her right below the ear? Or do I want to go right in for the kiss? It's dealer's choice. But this is what, gentlemen, this is what the fuck I'm saying. I'm in complete control, and we're having a great time. We're talking, we're laughing, we're enjoying ourselves, and she's getting a new experience. That means she's never had a man do what I just fucking said, Jim. Okay, think about this. I don't know how you're, Catherine. I don't know how old you are. I'm just saying, Catherine, if you're 26, I'm just saying, I'm just throwing a number, Catherine. I don't need to know how old you are. So, gentlemen, that means if she's 26 years old, that means I'm the first guy to do this move in 26 fucking years. Done. It's a win. It's a victory. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. So I'm just showing you that this is the beauty of the game, gentlemen. It's just not rushing it. I don't need to rush things, because the more I can push the boundaries of sexuality, I told you, I'm freaky. Oh, guys, there's nothing like taking an associate. Taking an associate to the store to let them pick out a cucumber. I'm freaky. I'm so nasty with it. But I just love to do that. I love to do that with women. So, but gentlemen, I'm just showing you that you can actually you can change the game up. Let me see if I can change it back to this color right here. It's pretty good. There we go. So you can do it better that way. But I'm just saying, for all you guys out here, this is why I run the company the way I do, because I'm not just going to move a woman to the corner office of my world. She's got to work to get that corner office. And just because Catherine gives me a kiss doesn't mean she gets a corner office. But what I could do is I can drag the kiss out, gentlemen. What's a drag kiss? It means that I can kiss her and I know I can go further, but instead of going further, I back the fuck off and slow it down. I've got dealer's choice. I can kiss her and just end the night right there. I can kiss her and go inside and give her a sample of what it will be like and end the night right there. But what she will learn through the interaction is that he is not out for the pussy. He's not trying to fuck. Wow. For the first time, even though he's a villain, you ready, guys? Villains are gentlemen. The good guys are the villains. See, people got everything. People think we're the bad guys. We're bad boys, whatever. But we're good guys because we're 1,000% honest. We're not beating around the bush. We go after what we want. We're the good guys. You nice motherfuckers are actually the villains because you motherfuckers are lying to the women. You are coming in with these false pretenses, false notions, and you're coming in fake by cloaking through this aura of being good. And that's the problem. See, that's why the villains get the pussy faster, because pussy doesn't make or break me, but pussy will make or break you. And that's the thing. So they know this. But also, I know that Catherine will tell her fucking friends about the date, because guess what? Women talk. How was your date? How was your date? How was it? What did he do? So these are things in the game that a lot of you guys can learn that are very fast. It's very fascinating, because I'm never out to disappoint myself. Okay. I always look at the expectation of just being a great date. That's the expectation. I know I'm smooth. I know I can make her feel things, and I'm a great gentleman. But I'm not. When she can taste Write this down, Jenna. Write this down. When she can taste that you're not thirsty, then she's going to want to taste more of you. But if she has an idea that you are thirsty, you're going to leave a bad taste in her mouth. Damn, that was deep. But she's got to have that taste here. Because the bad taste that she has are from guys who pretend to be gentlemen, but they're not us. We're gentlemen. We're good guys. Great lovers. We're very accommodating in the bedroom. But we're seen as villains and bad people because we believe in ourselves. But most other people are seen as good guys because they beat around the bush, they procrastinate and all this other shit. That doesn't make them good. It's just they cloak themselves in something knowing they want more pussy. But that's what I'm saying. So, I mean, I'm just trying to give you guys more of an understanding of this game to actually win. Actually, I want you guys actually to win. Wait, let me see. And if you got questions, go ahead and ask. I got y'all covered. But people just don't understand how deep it is. See, most guys, write this down. This is a crayon moment. Unfortunately, most of you guys, what's holding you back from learning game, holding you back from getting pussy, holding you back from women wanting to fuck with you, are the unrealistic expectations that you hold about yourselves, that you hold about situations, and you hold that you find yourself in a situation. Because your false expectations distort your perception. So let me give you an example. You're not good with women. You're not romantic, sensual, sexual, smooth, seductive, but yet you feel that a woman should fuck you off of general principle of not even knowing anything about you. That is an unrealistic expectation, gentlemen. Okay? Because write this down. Your unrealistic expectation, pussy, is a result of an assumption. Yes, Anonymous. What's your name? Where you calling from, sir?
What's good, Steve? This is Joe from Memphis.
Bye, Joe. We let you go. Bye. We can't talk to you, dog. You're in the wrong place. But as I'm saying before to all you guys out there, this is why game is so important. Because most of you guys out here, you're holding on to the wrong thing. You're holding on to unreasonable and unrealistic expectations. But you know what a man is holding on to? He's holding on to his own expectation he has for himself. This is what I'm saying. Hold on, I'm going to slow that shit down because shit might went over your head. You are holding on to false and unrealistic expectations of a woman. That is why everything is fucked up for you. But what I'm holding on to, what I'm holding on to, gentlemen, is I'm holding on to the expectations I have for myself. And as long as I hold on to those expectations, everything is going to change. I'm out to win. You see what I'm saying? I'm out to win for me. Because think about this. If all I'm doing is thinking about what I need to do, how am I thinking about pussy? If all I'm doing is thinking about what I'm doing, how is there fear? If I'm thinking about what I'm doing, how can I be rejected? If I'm thinking about what I'm doing, how the fuck can I feel or worry or have anxiety when all I am doing is looking at myself for the fucking answer? So as long as I look to and for myself, I'm never going to have any problems or issues, because at the end of the day, I have an expectation for myself. I am not going to waste my fucking time. I I didn't say get pussy. I said I'm not going to waste my time. There's a difference between a woman having an understanding that we're going towards something, but I'm not going to waste my time. Y'all guys waste time because you're time wasters to yourselves. You're always doing things to stop you from growing. You're always killing your vibes and stopping yourself from being the men that I know you can be because of your expectation. But how can you have an expectation when you have not worked, cultivated, or crafted a motherfucker she wants to fuck? Somebody she fantasized about. I don't know what happened right here. 254. Let me put it on speaker. I don't know what the fuck happened. Hold on, shit. 254. What's your name? Where you calling from?
I just wanted some book recommendations, bro.
I can't give you any. I don't know any. I can't give you any book recommendations. I can't. I don't know any. I can't give you any book recommendations. I don't know any book recommendations. But as I say for you guys out here, the important thing that you guys must learn when it comes to the thing that we're showing you is that the expectation, G says, has a question. Ways to break down her body in the movie theater while sitting. But see, here's the problem, GW. I'll give you an example of one of my clients. He met a woman and they were really talking sexual. And he said, I want to take you to a movie. In her mind, she thought a movie was sitting and watching a movie. He took her to the shittiest movie that's out that had nobody in there. And she was scratching her head wondering, why are we seeing this movie? This is a terrible movie. It's because he didn't go to watch the movie. He went to fuck her in the theater by sitting in the movie, touching, playing with her pussy, sucking his dick, then them fucking. But GW, you're going into algebra and you're still counting. Y'all have, this is what I'm saying, dog. This is what I'm saying. GW, you're still making it about the fucking woman, man. You're still making it about the woman. You're not making it actually about you learning yourself. And that's going to slow you down and hurt you in this, brother. It's going to slow you down, brother. Hold on a second. We want y'all to have fun, and we want you to enjoy yourselves. Let's look at something. Fuck. Okay. All right. Let's have a look at something. Yeah, so y'all got any questions? Yeah, y'all got to relax. Don't. You're too busy trying to fuck in the theater. Stop doing that. Because you're. You want to know how I fucked a woman in the theater, GW? I fucked a woman in a theater by making her masturbate to the thought of me fucking her in the theater. And then I took something that is 3D and moved it to 4D because I put her in a situation where she could see it as if it was actually happening when she was playing with herself and when she had the orgasm. So because I got her to have the orgasm, because the depth of the conversation was so great that when it came down to the movie, I then became the emotion and the experience. It wasn't just her using her imagination, because I was guiding the imagination. But what happens when you make them come without even touching them, and then make them come to the reality of what they, okay, guys, here's what I'm saying. They will fantasize, and women have dirty minds, so they will fantasize. But what happens when the fantasy becomes the reality? That's a break of an algorithm. That's a bend or break of reality, because her mind has reached a climax to the thought. So if she climaxes to the thought, and let's say that's a 10, what do you think happens when that thought or that climax added on to everything that she did, that I was saying I was going to do to her while she was playing with her pussy? What happens when that becomes reality? It changes everything, because what you guys understand is I can enhance the climax. Remember, her orgasm is based upon her thoughts, but enhancing the orgasm is adding my flavor to the mix. Y'all know, not my spicy flavors. Y'all don't do spices, but adding my not paprika, but adding my spices and stuff. Question here. You can do cash. We just gotta talk. We gotta talk about that. Yeah, I got you. You can just hit me on the back end. Yeah, you can. Hit me on the back end. But what I'm saying to you guys out there, and this is important, because I want to talk to y'all, because we don't have much time. We don't have much time, but I got to talk to y'all. Okay? It's one thing to have a thought, gentlemen. But what happens when you have a thought, but that thought is chained by doubt? Can that thought move forward? Listen to what I'm saying. Get your crayons out. Listen to what I'm saying. If you have a thought, I want to talk to this woman. I want to kiss her right now. I want to do whatever it is, fill in the blank. You have a thought, but how can that thought actually come to fruition when that thought has a chain of doubt? Okay? Because doubt can take a thought and turn it into a procrastination, or it can create a failed scenario. Doubts can create a non-belief in yourself. So if I have an expectation, watch this. I don't have the expectation of the woman. My expectation of me, this is what I expect to do, but it has nothing to do with her. Question. Yes, rhyming poetry. My rap. Remember, the smell of your perfume intoxicates the mind. It takes me to worlds and places Columbus can never find. Your body parts, I take my time with every little kiss. From neck to back, back to spine, defining pure bliss. A freak can be defined in many ways. In my case, the word is called foreplay. I like to take you by the hand to a land so you understand that I want your pussy, but I don't want to be your man. I won't sneak or creep, but I gotta take a peek. Looking at your body every day of the week. I won't look too long because I don't want to spoil myself. My eyes, my water, let me take a deep breath. and think about what you mean to me. What a lady with a nice figure, baby. Your mind gets twisted. Can I get explicit? The things I want to do, I'd rather show you than speak it. I want to break the ice once or twice, maybe 3 times until I get it right. So we're using rhymes. Turn around and look at me if you can only see all the things that I see. Baby, you are too good to be true each and every time I look at you. All I see is beautiful black hair cascading wildly down your back with a body that's full of love. Your legs and hips are so compact. Class from your mind down to your ass. Yes, you take class to another level. And just like falling snow, I have too much to shovel. No words can describe the softness of your skin, the way you move your body, and how your hair blows in the wind. What more can I say? What more can I do? Just give me a chance so I can fuck you. So you see, there is rhyme. You can rhyme to this. So rhyming is fine. Okay, that's what I'm saying. It's all, because this is the rhyme part. So I always hit the rhyme part. It's all about you and my fantasy. It's all about our bodies in a symphony, making sweet tunes of love and acknowledgement, stripping with every note. That's not a rhyme. Candlelight environment. So I kind of skip right there. It's all about our minds melting as one. The kind of love we make until the morning sun. See what I'm saying? So one more. I'm just showing you rhymes. I'm a genie in a bottle. Okay, that's not a rhyme. I'm a genie in a bottle. Rub me 3 times and you'll see a romantic, tongue-talented lover devoted to your mind and body. Master, what is your wish? I'll do everything on your sexual list. Come take my hand, for your sexual wish is my demand. So you can rhyme it easily, but as you're rhyming it, you got to make sure that the rhyme has to connect with nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. Who do I turn to? That's amazing. With nowhere to run and nowhere to hide, who do I turn to? Who's really on my side? I think time will tell between the game and hell. I see our love die young with no stories to tell. Now time passes by getting through the night. Without you around, baby, I don't have any sight. Unite the flames of sorrow. I'm in danger of pain. Oh, pain, sorry. But it doesn't matter, bitch. I'm head down in the rain. So you can always rhyme it. So it doesn't matter how you twist it. And you can rhyme on rhyme. Try to understand, if you can, that I'm a freakaholic in a body of a man. Trying to freak everybody every day. In any case, I just want to play. So how much pussy I like to lick, you say? If I was a woman, yeah, you know I would be gay. But yes, I am a man and I'm down with that. So I'm going to chill and lick before I tap. So you don't have to actually rhyme it. You can break it down in between lines based upon which you want to, kind of want to say to her. So tell me how much you want it. It's in line. Tell me what you want it, and tell me how much you want me. We can start from the letter A, sure enough, and work my way down to Z. You see what I'm saying? So that was a line, rhyme. So you can always change it up. E.F. Hutton must have been in the room when you walked on by. Everyone all around me seemed to stop. Wait. Hold on a second. Wait, E.F. Hutton must have been in the room. Okay, here you go. E.F. Hutton must have been in the room when you walked in the door. Everybody all around me seemed to stop except the women on the dance floor. I saw you. I had to get near you, but I didn't know what to do first. So I wiped my mouth like I had to sit above you because I knew you could quench my thirst. So it's just how you want to structure, pattern, and move it. But this is what happens when you learn poetry. You can actually take these things and make it really, sexual and stuff. One more. I say I can't help it. I have to surrender. That's the way it has to be. Submit to all the things that make you up. Please take my mind, and you can have my body. You are a sexual preacher. You're a sexual preacher. You're a beautiful waterfall. You are a star that I wish on every night. To me, you're everything. That's all. So you can kind of bam, bam, bam. So you can just do it like that. Okay. So it's just actually taking that. But it's not, gentlemen, remember, it's not just the rhyme or the rap. It's saying that that's the sharpening of the knife. So when I get with her, these are the things I'm going to do to her. You know what I mean? So, playing with her hair, pulling her hair, yanking her hair, talking shit, all that good stuff. So it can just change. It just depends on how you're structuring it. But the structure is not for her. The structure is actually for you. That's how you do it. You use structure for yourself. Okay. Well, what are you cooking up? No, just tell me. Call in and tell me. I don't have much time. Just call in and tell me. But that's what I'm saying. Drop top. Can I take a hit? What a trip. Lay you on your back, flip you over. Damn, you bit your lip. Hit you from the backside while I grasp for a grip. Smack that ass 3 times and grab you on the hips. So but you can create the story while you're writing it. But you just got to keep pushing the boundaries of your imagination. The more you can push the boundaries of your imagination, the more things start to just really stretch out and really start to actually change and shit. The change itself is really amazing, beautiful, but the expectation is not actually for her. The expectation is how I'm sharing parts of me. But think about this. Am I actually asking a question? For all my guys, my texting toolkit guys, the branch. I will always utilize the branch. But the good news for my texting toolkit guys, I'm going to add more branches pretty soon. Because y'all only have 3 branches. So I'm going to add more branches to the conversation because I want to give you more opportunities to show her why she should be fucking with you versus you trying to prove yourself to her. Because remember, so I don't have a false expectation of anything. I'm just saying that I just want to actually be everything to you without being anything at all. See, crayon time. I'm going to give you a little secret in the sauce. So crayon time, write this down. It's going to be hard to do now, but the more you do it, it's going to help you. So when you have an expectation, right, and with doubt, that's the chain that holds you back, okay? But what you need to start doing as a man or learning how to be a man is you must challenge the thing you've never challenged before, and that's yourself. I can't get her. That's the expectation. That's the fucking doubt. But what happens when you challenge yourself by saying, fuck you, I'm going to go talk to her anyway. I'm going to challenge that fucking thought right there. And look, whatever happens from that point, now watch this. We're going to go A, B, C. I want you to, okay, what I want you to do is I want you to do an A. What I want you to do is go sideways, horizontal, not horizontal. A, B, C. All right, watch. From A to B, A is the expectation. I see someone I want to talk to. B is the chain. I don't think I can get her. Well, why not challenge the B and do the C? And then the A will have more power the next time you're in that situation. And y'all ain't ready for that shit. Okay, y'all ain't right. I don't think y'all ready for that. Oh, man, shit. I'm just chill, put my watch on. Y'all ain't ready for that shit. Y'all heard what I said. Y'all motherfuckers are not ready about what the fuck I just said. I don't think y'all ready for that. Y'all are not ready for what the fuck I just said. Y'all motherfuckers are not ready for what I just said. Now, I'm gonna say it one more time. I'm gonna slow this shit down because I don't think y'all understand. You have A, B, C. A is the thought. B is the doubt. C is the fucking challenge. And if you keep challenging the B with the C, you're going to make the A much stronger the next time you have the same fucking thought. I don't think y'all ain't ready for that shit. Let me stop. Let me stop. I don't think y'all motherfuckers are ready. I don't think y'all motherfuckers are ready for that shit. I don't think y'all motherfuckers are ready. I don't think y'all ready for that. I don't think y'all ready for that. Gentlemen, y'all have never, ever thought that you can challenge a doubt. You've always told yourself because you doubted, that's your truth. But that's not your motherfucking truth. That's just a fucking thought that is stopping you from doing what you want to do. But see, what I'm saying to all you guys out here is that you've got to recognize the expectation, the A. You got to recognize the B as far as the consequences and the doubt, and then challenge the two by just doing the fucking A, which propels you to the C. But the C doesn't define you. So whatever that woman does doesn't define you. And that's game. That's how it works. Because you doubt yourself. That's why you're not having positive expectations. Because here's the problem. See, the world has a way of working. So if your A is out want to do all this stuff to fuck, it's not gonna work. I'm trying to tell y'all. So I just want to let y'all guys know, because there's checks and balances. If you want to do something for some pussy, and that's all you want to do it doesn't matter if you challenge the B to the C, you ain't gonna get it. Because you're being disingenuous with the one motherfucking person that's supposed to have your back, and that's yourself. That's why y'all fuck up. You guys out there, you actually dropped the ball because you create a false and fake narrative. You don't really actually want to talk to that woman. You just want to get some pussy. So you are automatically creating a false lie, A, and then the doubt of the B saying you're not going to get it. So you're not going to get it. Because here's the thing. Why would you lie to yourself? But see, what I'm trying to teach you is that the more you don't make it about the pussy and make it about the dick, and take that dick, put that motherfucker off. You take the dick away. You take the dick off the market. So if you take the dick off the market, then there's no pressure of pussy. You gotta take the dick off the market. It's very important. If you can't take the dick off the market, you're kind of fucked. You're kind of screwed with shit. Always take the dick off the market. Something that's very important. Take the dick off the market. Something a lot of people don't do. They just don't believe that they have the power to do that. All right, so guys, we have About 30 more minutes. About 30 more minutes. About 30 more minutes. So if y'all got questions, y'all can ask questions. Because I do want to give you guys an opportunity to ask questions. Let me turn the music down. I'm sorry, I had the music on. But guys, if you have questions, y'all can ask because I want to give y'all opportunities. I know there's things that's probably y'all are thinking about. So here's a question. So you're saying challenging your doubts is going to make you come? No. Because G, you can't challenge desperation because every thought you have is over some pussy. You're not creating the man. You're creating the thirst. You're not creating the man. The man creates what he is, okay? Yeah, motherfucker, who are you? Yes. Who are you, Mr. King? Look at what he's saying, G. Look what he said. Gentlemen, do you know with that woman, I had 3 options. I can say after the show, here's my number. I'm going to call you. I'm going to say I'm not here for long. This is my room number. We can meet later on. I had options. Do you see how simple? Did you notice I was looking dead at her the whole time? I didn't shy off or look away. I was looking dead at her. And every time she looked, she would shy away. Now, people notice that. That's the problem. You always get blamed for flirting when you're not actually flirting and shit. You know what I mean? So, when you have associate around, you know what I mean? And associates all into you, and she notices you talk to another woman, it's going to look like flirting. It will always, gentlemen, you will never run from that. I'm telling you right now, no matter what you do, it's always going to look like you're flirting when another woman is laughing and smiling at you, period. Write that down. It does not matter. It does not matter. I said an associate. Oh, I'm talking about the lady at the desk I was talking to live on the air. The lady on the desk, I was like, no, I threw her back in the water. Gentlemen, I've already laid things down. If I want to go down anytime I want to, I can. I can. Because what did she tell me? She's no longer married. She lives by herself. I already got the information that I need. But that's the power you have. That's the power you have, motherfucker. Yeah, you missed it. I was spitting a little bit of yak. Yeah. Yeah, I was setting things up for. I got some shit going on Saturday night. Tomorrow night I got things going on, so I'm kind of doing some things tomorrow night. So tomorrow is the interview. We got our interviews tomorrow, so it's gonna be a light day. So I'm able to take some of the guys out for steak dinners, and then we're going to go out after that. So Saturday gives me a chance to do that. So I'm definitely gonna do that on Saturday. Definitely on Saturday. Oh yeah, it's on there. It's the show that we just did before this one. It's a show on 1950. I introduced 1950. We ate lunch this morning, breakfast. I tried to take him out for breakfast, but he paid the tab. But that's what men do. So he paid the tab. So yeah, man. Y'all see that guy? You know what happened, guys? Let me tell you. So my tickets ended up to be $500. No big deal, right? But the guy tried to sell me the tickets to go to a timeshare thing for an hour, but I didn't want to bring anybody with me, so he said you need a couple, so I couldn't do it. So I just had to pay the price. But the Brit gave me the British lady. I ran a little game. She gave me some discounts, so I was working my shit. I was working my jelly, guys. I was working my jelly. So y'all got questions? Let me put the glass on. I can see what y'all are typing, what y'all are talking about. Because I got my little laptop with me, so I don't have it. I can't really see. Yeah, y'all be able to see the stream. Y'all be able to see the stream later. So any other questions and stuff? Yeah, y'all will see. I was just talking to her. Y'all hear in the background, she's laughing and giggling and shit. Y'all should be able to hear the laughing and giggling. But gentlemen, this is what I'm saying to y'all guys. Listen. When a woman, Catherine, are you there, baby? Or Z, Catherine or Z, are y'all there? I want to ask you ladies a question. Ladies, Catherine or Z, I want to ask you an honest question. Whichever one speaks, I'll use you, but I want to ask you ladies an honest question. I'm waiting for you, Z or Catherine, to say something, but I want to ask one of you ladies a honest question, okay? An honest question. All right, some of you see, okay, well, both of you, since y'all did it at the same time. So, motherfucker, I'm your mentor if you get my courses, dumbass. Come on, dude. Okay, so Z and Catherine. So, if I tell you I'll be right back, and you see me walking over to a woman who you might find a little bit attractive, and she's smiling and blushing and leaning forward and talking more to me, are you gonna, I won't say you're not gonna get jealous, but would you think I'm flirting with her? If she is like leaning forward, smiling and laughing and just really relaxed, would it make you feel like I'm flirting with her? I'm just wondering, I just want to know from you ladies, I'm just wondering, would it make you feel like I'm flirting with her? So I'm just curious. I'm just curious. No. Well, here's the thing, P. If you feel that I'm mean, then I can't help you. If you can't take me being honest with you, then this ain't the place for you. Because the only way you're gonna be a fucking man is get punched in your fucking chest and stop acting like a bitch. And I say that with love. So if you feel that I'm mean, then just listen to shit and don't buy anything and find some other motherfucker. But I get results. I'm a bad motherfucker, and everything you heard today is something you've never heard in your life. So if you want to make a judgment on me, then I'm not the right guy for you. I just saying that I'm not. I don't give a fuck what you think, but I'm just showing you I'm not the right guy for you. But Catherine, watch this, Catherine. What if you said, Stephen, why are you flirting with that woman? What if I did this to you? I said, you know what? You mean flirting with you like this? And I grab you, Catherine, and bring you closer to me and start kissing on your ear and start saying some dirty things in your ear. I bet you'll forget about that other woman. I'll bet you. I'll give you a reason to forget about her. I'll give you a reason to forget about her and shit. See what I'm saying? Yes. All right, so we're going to go ahead and kick you out of the room, but we appreciate your time and everything, and we wish you the best of luck in your endeavor, sir. So you take care. See you later, sir. So yeah, we just moved him out of the room. It's that easy. So, hey, baby girl, I'll make you melt a lot of ways. I'll make you melt. Yeah, I'll make you melt before we even see each other. Shit, I'll make you melt. Shit, that's what I'm saying, guys. You can make them melt, but the question is how you actually want to do it. It's the how. So if you're doing it right, you're fine, and that's the beautiful thing about the game. You learn things, you move, and things pretty much work themselves out. So, oh shit. So yeah. So. What DM from what? What's the DM? Dude, come on. Look, I can't read your mind. What are you talking about? If you have a DM, then get the 15-minute coaching or let me do the text messages, man. That's a whole different thing, dog, because I got to look at the shit you're doing. I got to come up with something for you. So, gentlemen, please ask your questions. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, so we got probably got 20 more minutes, maybe somewhere around there. So 20, 15 more minutes. So I'll answer your questions y'all have. So, but I say to you guys out here, this is why one of one is being important. The more I can help you guys become one thought, one mind, one way, and actually learn and game and stop making everything about women, you're going to start winning in the game. So that's what we want to do. We want to put you in a position to win. technically we call a power position. There are not too many things or people that put you in a power position. And as long as you're in a powerful position, everything is going to work for you and everything's going to change. Because what I'm showing you is to ground yourself through letting go of expectations. It's hard to let go of something that you trust or something that's part of your comfort zone. So that's why a lot of guys have a hard time actually growing in this stuff. But gentlemen, it is a process, something you can do. It's a beautiful thing when you have game. But like I said, we're gonna we'll do a live quick session, and I'll film the dinner or the people if they want to be filmed or something. But just to show you what we're doing, if it's good enough to do. But I have to remember to do the fucking cigar shit. I'll definitely do the cigar. I'll definitely do the cigar. Y'all know I don't smoke. I smoke myself, so I'll fucking smoke that fucking cigar. But questions, guys. I got you, gentlemen. Ask your questions. Any questions. There are no dumb questions, gentlemen. Any question y'all got, we got you covered. Just go ahead and ask a question. We'll be able to help you out. But I want you guys to win. So winning is something that y'all are not used to, but it is something that is going to be a part of you the more you start to have understanding of understanding. The wins will be easier for you guys. So as long as we work towards the wins and the victories, y'all won't have any. Y'all not gonna have any problems, none whatsoever. But yeah, the women will get jealous. They will. It's part of the game. Jealousy is a part of the game, guys. It's an emotional trigger from the woman that happens. So they will get jealous. They will feel a certain kind of way. But that's here nor there. Just this song. Yeah, questions. I got you guys. Just looking at something. Just looking at something. Okay. So yes, gentlemen, any more questions y'all have? If not, we'll wrap this up. But I just wanted to just chop it up with y'all for a few. I had a little bit of room to do that. Very busy night from this point on, but I can chop it up with you guys. So simple night tonight, but yeah, I got to get.
Excuse me, Master Williams. I know you're very busy at the moment.
Area code 702 70. Wait, let me put you on speaker. Hold on, 702. 702. What's your name? Where you calling from? What is your question?
Yo, Steve, it's Mo.
Yo, what's up, brother? How can I help you?
Yo, I have two quick questions. Number one, I just want to know, do you always need inspiration to write poetry, or do you create events? Like, do you always have an event that you're writing about, or do you create them?
Both. I can do either or. It's dealer's choice.
Okay, and okay, my second question would be like, how did you get up to a point where like how are you so lyrical and like you're able to describe like so well? Meaning like you're so.
Because I am. It's I am, dog. It's the I am.
How did you even get the words in your mind?
How the fuck becoming a student of the learning game, motherfucker? That I've been telling you this shit. You're asking the how as if I give you a magical answer. Why do you keep asking the how? I give you the how every time I give you shows. I give you the how when you have products. So why are you asking me the how?
Okay, the answer is basically being the student of the game.
That's it. I'm only a student of me.
Okay. All right. Thanks.
All right, brother. Yeah, I'm only a gentleman. I'm only a student of myself. I'm not a student of anything else but me. Me, university. I'm French living in Belgium. NK. Usually I would tell you this isn't for you, NK, but I'm going to be nice and I'm going to help you out to give you understanding of understanding. The shit that I teach, it doesn't matter if you're in Afghanistan, Pakistan, Russia, India, Japan, Hong Kong, Philippines, China, Nova Scotia, Wales, Mexico, Jamaica, from the East Coast, West Coast, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. Doesn't matter if you're a Democrat or Republican. Doesn't matter if you're an atheist, you're Christian, you're Baptist, or whatever the fuck you are. What I am teaching supersedes your fucking I do's. What the, you're new. It just doesn't, I just don't understand. Look, what the fuck you are has nothing to do with the game. What you are has nothing to do with the game right now. I don't care if you speak Klingon, motherfucker. It doesn't matter, because what I am teaching you is something that is beyond your thought process. That's why you're asking me such a question. I'm gonna be nice. But this is what I'm saying, brother. When have I said that what I teach is only for English-speaking people? When did I say you have to be this tall to get what I said? You got to be this color to do what I've said. I've never said that shit. Because what I teach is like air, sand, and water. It fits every fucking person who chooses to be a student of it. Oh, come on, guys. You can walk in, Zebu play, yo, bitch, poo, Zebu cuckoo, doo, all that shit. Say your little French shit. Same thing, man. It's game. I got a few more minutes, guys. Questions. A few more minutes, guys. Few more minutes, guys. And then we're gonna wrap this up. No, it's all good, man. It's just, I know sometimes for a lot of y'all guys, it's like unbelievable. Y'all like, wait a second. Can this actually work if I'm on Mars? You goddamn right. You can talk all them green bitches if you want to. Doesn't fucking matter. It's y'all are so caught up in women that you don't understand. Y'all are already creating a failure by making everything about women. It's not that you want to know if it works in French. You want to know if it can get you some pussy. And you failed. That's your problem. You don't make it about pussy, you get pussy. Tell you right now. I don't make it about pussy, but you can get pussy. But that all comes down to what kind of student do you want to be? What kind of student do you want to be in the game? Because being a student it's a long time process, man. But are you willing to move and do what it takes to become that guy? A lot of people would say A lot of people are not born to move that way. Because you've always been taught all your life not to believe in yourself. So I'm not saying I believe in you because I don't want to believe in you. Because you're not my concern. My concern is, do you actually believe in yourself? And if you don't, you don't. If you do, you do. But regardless, the game and for everybody. When you said when you feel confident, you're actually moving off, and I do. Well, what are you talking about? Oh shit. I mean, how else are you supposed to feel when you're actually one of one? I don't understand how you're supposed to feel. I'm sorry, wrong question. Box, I don't understand what you mean. What are you talking about, man? JN, no. This ain't for you, man. Why do you fucking guys, I am not going to, listen, I don't need to sell you on game. If you see how I talk, if you watch how I break shit down, if you see how my mind is, and if that's not enough, then the answer to you is no. I can't. The answer to you is no. This ain't for you, buddy. This is not for you. This is not for you. And I say that with love. This ain't for you, man. To even ask that question is just fucking amazing. How can you even ask that question? He literally asked that question. No, I can't. Nope, I can't help you, buddy. That's true. I cannot help you. I can't. Gentlemen, Tower 2. A few more questions before we wrap it up. A few more questions. I can't help it. It's just it is crazy how they need me to fucking try to reassure them, man. Fuck your feelings, man. I'm not gonna do that. I will not do that. That's disgraceful. You want me to fucking make you feel good to do some shit? Fuck that. Never gonna do that shit, brother. Nope. Never gonna do that. But gentlemen, like I said, the birthday package is around until Monday. It's gonna go down Monday. So y'all got the rest of the week, this weekend. We extended till Monday. So once I buy my fucking TV and get home, I'm taking that bitch down when I get home. So yeah, I gotta get ready. I've got to get ready for the event. So we'll do that. I gotta pick up Jay Roman. They gotta pick up 50 and get him to the venue. And then we got a meet and greet with the guys. So we got a little bit to do. We got to go to the bar after that. So we're going to have dinner and then go to the bar. So I will try to go live if I can. And if I don't go live, I'll just record it and then upload it for you guys, okay? So if I don't go live, I'll just record it and then upload it, okay? No, Jay. No, it's not. Jay, if it was, don't you think I would have told you that? I mean, my guys, you know I am very, very specific, clear and concise. No, boxing. I'm extending it a few more days. It's over, but I extended for like 3 more days. I'm extending for 3 more days. 14 days until we get to Halloween. 14 more days until we roll into Halloween, gentlemen. 14 more days. All right, so gentlemen, I hope you guys, I enjoyed this, man. I enjoyed you. I'm glad I was able to talk to you. Now business is calling, so I must take care of business. So I do appreciate you guys. Thank you. Thank all of you guys. I appreciate you all. I hope you start to appreciate yourself. And it's time to get it. It's time to get on it. It's time to grind, man. So that's what I'm saying. It's detailed on the web. It's just, God, man, if it's detailed, it doesn't say coaching. Why would you ask that question? Don't get it. All right, guys. Yeah, I got to get ready. Got to get ready. So, I'm gonna get ready. But I did do a swag cam. Well, I'm gonna put the swag cam I have. I'll put that on the sex membership when we have that. I'll show you the swag cam of how your crib should be set up in your apartment, stuff like that. So guys, yeah. So I appreciate you guys. You need me, holla. So I gotta get ready because I gotta get ready to go get Jay Roman. So I gotta get ready for that shit. And then scoop up fifth. Thank you, 120 likes. Go to the event, eat, hang out with the guys. That's what I'll probably do. I'll probably just record. I'll probably record it, and then from the recording, just upload it. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I'm definitely gonna record that smoking shit. So we might go live. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see. All right, guys. I appreciate you, man. Let me get the fuck out of here, man. I gotta get ready, man. I'm out this bitch. Peace. We out. Peace.